Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna give everyone a little time to hop on. When you hop on, just say who you are and where you're located. My name is Ro Simmons and I am located in Dallas, Texas. Gotta fix my hair in this camera, y'all. Hey, Anya. Y'all have to talk to me because I'm very social. But when I'm talking on this on lives, I like to engage with people because I feel like I'm talking to myself if I don't. So just tell me who you are, where you're located. Anya in Dallas. Hey, girl. I'm going to give a few minutes, let a few people hop on. I'm going to go on into my topic of crowdfunding today. How to get that money, okay? Hey, Demetria, where you from, girl? I'm in this old mood right now. I got all my OJs and Isley brothers and stuff playing here at the lounge this month. Oh, and I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. And can y'all hear me okay? I just want to make sure. Hey, Will from Illinois. Okay. If you guys have heard of crowdfunding, give me an emoji over in the chat box. Just give me some emojis. Let me know if you've heard of crowdfunding. You know what it is, something of that nature. Just give me a dollar emoji. Hi, Demetrius from Pittsburgh. Okay. Look at us covering these states. Come through. Okay, so Anya. Will, Demetria, have you guys heard of crowdfunding? Our green hitting today. Aston from New Orleans. Okay, welcome, Aston. I hope I said that right. I'm trying to see if you guys have heard of crowdfunding or know what it is before I get started talking about it. Okay, Demetria says yes. Will, yes. Okay, awesome, awesome. I'm on my laptop, so I'm trying to stay in contact with the comments as well. So if y'all see me like looking over to the side, that's what I'm looking at, and I'm scrolling down so I can stay engaged with you guys. So my name is Rose Simmons, and I'm the owner of the Business Lounge that's located here in Dallas. This is our flagship location, so this is our first one. Oh, okay, okay, come through. Okay, I'm normally bad about messing up people's names, so I am honored that I got it right. But I'm located here in Dallas, and our flagship location, it's about 900 square feet. And the first 9 months of opening, which we launched in March 2018, first 9 months, we had about 811 people that walked into the space. This year, within the first 6 months, we were almost near that within 6 months. So one thing that showed me that the lounge is really needed, the vibe is really needed, and the entrepreneur community, they need help. Okay, basically that's what it is. My goal is to help new and growing businesses stay in business. And so with that, I mean, if you guys are familiar with the SBA and SCORE, things like that, they do have workshops and they offer business resources as well. But what I offer here at the lounge, nothing is free. And the reason I'm doing it that way is because us as a community and in business have to learn that you're going to have to be able to give money in order to receive money. And people, we're not too, a lot of us are not too good with doing that. We think that money won't come back to us, but that's the whole thing about money. Like the other name for money is currency. And currency means current, which means current flows. It continuously flows. And so money has to continuously have movement for it to grow and for it to keep doing what it's supposed to do. Once you stop that movement, you stop the flow, you stop the money from coming to you, you stop the money from coming out from you. I mean, we have the potential for it to do what we want and need it to do if our mind is right. So with the business lounge, my goal is to help entrepreneurs make money, keep money, and grow money. And so crowdfunding was something that I took up this year to expand. Because when I moved into the space that I'm in now, I moved into this space with no debt, and I plan to expand with no debt. And I want everyone to be paid in full. I'm using people of the community to do the contracting, to do the decor, to do everything that I need. I'm going to use people in the community, and they're going to be paid in full, and I'm not asking for no discounts. You know, I want to pay whatever their full price is, and I want to pay them in full. I'm using crowdfunding to do that because I need the community to see that our come up lies within one another. So I offer services to small businesses. I can't survive if small businesses don't pay me money. Okay? And small businesses, they can't survive if people aren't paying them money. So we have to get in an understanding of money and how money works in business. Not only just that, but understand the ins and outs of business. And that's what a lot of us don't know. Like 60% of my clientele are side hustlers. A lot of them, they have a full-time job, and they have a side hustling business. And most of them don't do the things they need to do to make the foundation strong at the bottom in order to build it up to be strong. You know, they just jump right in, which I'm not saying, hey, don't jump right in, but I mean, they jump right in and they don't have the tools and the resources. And that's what the lounge is for. And so crowdfunding, I see a lot of you guys have heard of crowdfunding. You know what it is. So I'm not going to go too in depth on what it is, but it's basically a professional way of saying GoFundMe. GoFundMe has recently or has gotten the tag basically as a way to make money when people are passing away. When people have not gotten their life insurance in order, then they go to GoFundMe to raise money in order to bury their loved ones. Crowdfunding, pretty much the same thing. It's a different platform, and I use Inspire You Media. And the reason I chose that platform is because it is a female, Black-owned platform, and she focuses on minorities. So it has to be 51% or more minority-owned in order to use that platform to raise funds for your business. And so I've done 2 rounds of crowdfunding. The first round, it was a success. The second round, I'm on right now currently. And some things I'm going to say that I've learned with crowdfunding. Okay. So if you have not developed a community, you don't really want to do a crowdfunding campaign just yet, because you have to build a following. You have to build people who are wanting to buy into what you're doing. And if you haven't built that yet, then people are not going to know what they're paying for. So it's going to be very important first to build that community. Crowdfunding is free money. Like, it's money that people are just giving you to fulfill your dreams or to fulfill your vision. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter what it is, as long as it's legal. But it doesn't really matter what it is. But people are going to give you the money to do that. But you have to build that community first. So if you haven't talked about your business or been building your business and been telling people about what's going on in your business via social media, networking opportunities, things like that, then you can't just come out with a crowdfunding campaign and think that it's going to be successful, because it won't be. And I think a lot of people are getting discouraged with the crowdfunding campaigns because they see them not being successful because they have not built that community. After you build that community, then you want to give them rewards. You want to give them a reason to contribute. So yes, some people will come and they will contribute funds and things like that to your crowdfunding campaign. But if you list rewards, then they will get something in exchange for contributing. So for example, the services that I already offer here at the lounge, I make those rewards. So one is for branding shoot. One is for a year's worth of workshops. One is for event rentals. So those type of rewards. So say you're going to go ahead, you're booking an event at the lounge. You can go to my crowdfunding campaign. You can choose that reward for an event, and then you'll purchase that. So you'll be getting that reward, but you'll be contributing to my crowdfunding campaign. Now you can up the ante with those rewards. The platform is Inspire You Media. I'm gonna type that in the chat box. But you can up the ante on those inspiremedia.net. You can up the ante on your rewards by teaming up with people. So say you have someone they fit within the industry of what you're doing. So say they offer coaching sessions and they'll do 3 months worth of coaching for X amount of dollars. Well, you can offer that reward as well as a way for them to contribute to your crowdfunding campaign. So those are the first two things that you want to do to get your crowdfunding campaign to be successful. 1, build a community first. 2, offer rewards. Offer something for them to get in exchange. 3, don't expect your family to be your #1 contributors. Okay? So I'm on round 2. And I have a huge family. Huge. On my mom's side and my dad's side. Put it this way, if they all gave $5 to my industry or to any of our industries that we're in business, we will all be millionaires, okay? That's how big my family is. But they are not the #1 contributors to my campaign. I did a soft launch before I did the full launch of my crowdfunding campaign, and I sent it to my family and friends. And out of sending the soft launch and talking to them, I got no contributions. I got none at all. And that doesn't mean they don't love me. That don't mean none of that. It doesn't. It ain't no issues. Hey, I ain't got no hard feelings. I've been in business long enough to know that don't take it personal when your family doesn't contribute. But that's the third thing that I want to give to you, to just understand that your biggest supporters are going to be strangers. Do you hear me? People who don't know you, who've been following you, watching you, they're inspired by you. Those are the people who are going to come through your door or come to your online store and give you the money that you need to succeed. Hear me when I say that, okay? Being in this lounge this is my second full-time business. I'm a full-time entrepreneur, been full-time since 2013. I quit my job for my birthday in 2013, and my birthday is coming up first week of September, and so I'm excited to celebrate. But with this lounge, I really saw how the community has come out, and right now is the season for Black-owned businesses. It's the season. When I started business in 2011, that was not the case. I couldn't be the face of my business because we just wasn't there yet. But now, I don't know if y'all seen who we got in office right now, but he's inspired some moves in the Black community. And right now is the time to say, hey, I'm going to open up a business. I'm going to put my website in the comments because I want you to see how I market my business. And this is how I get a lot of business. Because when people see that I am female owned and I'm Black owned, they come out to support. They do. Because that's what that encourages them and inspires them in the season. Hey, this is a Black woman that is a full-time entrepreneur that is able to pay her bills, pay her staff, and invest in her business and invest in other things. And I ain't going hungry, okay? She's successful. I'm inspiring other people to make their moves. But my goal is I want to inspire, but I also want you guys to do it the correct way. Because, hey, I've been there, done that. Have not done it the correct way, so I can tell you, and the IRS is not fun, okay? But I was saying all that to say the 3 things for crowdfunding. Community first. Get your rewards in order. Don't expect your family to be your #1 supporters. But crowdfunding has been a great thing for me. It has shown me a lot. I have learned a lot. I plan to continue to do crowdfunding. because I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways of loans and things here at the lounge, because that's another thing that a lot of us don't have is working capital. So I want to be able to be positioned in order to give money to people when they need it, to loan money to people when they need it, without those high interest rates and those high stupid demands that people are asking for to help people to succeed in their business. I won't be doing all that. I'm going to be helping people so that we can all succeed and be a success in what our gift is. So, do you guys have any questions for me? I'm doing good. I've been on here 15 minutes, and I see we got like 10 to 12 viewers. Do you guys have any questions for me? I wanted to make sure I hit those 3 points. Those are the 3 most important things that I have learned with this crowdfunding campaign. Any questions? Any comments? Any feedback? I'm going through the comments and things over here just to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Anything you want to know about the Business Lounge in Dallas? Thank you, Anya. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for having me. I'm honored to be chosen to be on here doing the live. I'm very honored. Thank you, Evangelist. Thank you. The wrong things that I've done. Oh, girl, a lot, child, a lot. Okay, so with the crowdfunding campaign, one thing that I did wrong was I didn't ask people for the money. I didn't. So I put the crowdfunding campaign out there, right? And I talked about it. I talked about it. And when I post on Facebook or Instagram, I have a lot of support. So I'll get a lot of engagement. I'll get a lot of likes. I get a lot of comments and things, but I wasn't getting anything past that. So I prayed on it. And I was like, okay, God, how am I supposed to get these people to give me money? He was like, go ask them. The ones who are actually commenting or liking, is evident that they support you. Take a dollar amount and go ask them for that dollar amount. And so that's what I started doing. I started going to each person that was commenting and talking. Okay, Demetria. I started going to each person and I asked them physically for the money. And that's when my campaign started growing, is when I asked them actually for the money instead of just expecting them to see it. And Demetria says she follows me on Instagram. Okay, thank you, girl. Support her. Asked it. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I connect with you. Girl, Anya, listen. Anya's been one of my #1 supporters since I met her. And that's what I'm talking about, y'all. I cannot say enough because my thing is with the lounge, I create energy and I create a vibe before people even walk through the door. So when you come in this space, you're going to feel the love. And you're not going to feel degraded. You're not going to feel like I can't do this. You're going to feel inspired and motivated. So my goal with the lounge is for it to be the most elegant and classy place to do business, which is totally opposite of SCORE and SBA offices if you've been there. This lounge is beautifully decorated. The future lounge would be beautifully decorated, so elegant, classy. I'm talking about shoe shine booths for the dudes. I'm talking about wait staff. I'm talking about we are going to completely be served so we can serve. But yes. What other areas are you expanding? I'm currently looking at that to see where to expand to next. Right now, it's getting this flagship location, getting the model set correctly so that it can be duplicated. I see something going on with my hair over here. But the flagship location is getting it where it's supposed to be so that I can duplicate it in different cities. So that's basically what I'm working on. So all the crowdfunding money that I'm making right now, I'm using that to hire my PR firm, which I hired my first firm yesterday. I'm using that to hire my HR team because my staff and we're really close. And I don't mind us being close, but I need us not to be so personal, if that makes sense. I need my HR team so I can keep all of my policies and guidelines in place. But yeah, so I don't have any areas in to list to you right now until I get this up and going, and then I'll be looking at the market. But for us to be approaching 2 years, March 2020 will be 2 years for us. We're going pretty strong. We're doing pretty good. And I'm grateful we've been able to reach our sales goal every month the past few months. I'm excited. So getting ready to raise the bar on that sales goal. Did I miss anybody's question? I shared that one thing that I did wrong was not asking for the money. And that's that's the key thing about the crowdfunding campaign. It's just, hey, you got to ask for that money. You got to ask for it. And I got to say, too, once you learn how to ask people for money, with the crowdfunding campaign, shoot, you ain't got no problem saying no to people who don't try to give you no money when they ask you for services. Just saying. Okay, so like I have a whole list of events that are always happening here. I have been grateful and blessed enough to be booked almost every single weekend since being opening. But one of the things that I like to pride myself on are the business workshops that we do here. They are locally led. So expert entrepreneurs teach those workshops. That puts money into their pockets while they educate the community. And so I'm going to list the link here for my workshops that are currently coming up. I can't say just one because I have so many. So but yeah. Any other questions? Any other thing, anything I can clear up for you with dealing with the crowdfunding? I do collaborate with other businesses. So like right now, all of my free collaborations and free paid partnerships are taken up for the year. But what I do is paid collaborations or paid partnerships. So I see what you're trying to do, and I'll sponsor, what I can for whatever that you're trying to do. But it will not be like just throwing it out there. It will not be a completely free collaboration or partnership. And I have to say that because that's the number one thing. I'm telling you, I get emails and inboxes almost every day about people wanting to partner and collaborate. And their main thing is about doing something for free. And I'm trying to get that out of our mindset that we cannot be doing things for free because you can't run a business that way. My lights ain't never been turned on for free. This door don't unlock for free. So yeah, I just got to throw that out there when we talk about collaborations and partnering. I do it, but it is still going to be paid. Any other questions or comments? I got a few more minutes before my time is up. I try to respect time. Time management is very important to me. So I got my Isley Brothers playing, y'all. I'm just loving it. Make me miss home. I'm from Arkansas. I'm missing my parents right now. I'm about to take a trip. All right, y'all. Well, I'm not going to take up time for long. So if there's no other comments or questions, I am going to log off. But you can always find me at businessloungedallas.com. I posted my website in the comments. My Instagram is Business Lounge Dallas. Facebook, Business Lounge Dallas. Google, Business Lounge Dallas. And I got to throw that out there on Google. We're now with 110 5-star reviews for the Business Lounge in Dallas. So if y'all know about reviews, if somebody have a bad experience, it's easy to get a review. When they have a good one, it's like pulling two teeth and nails, okay? But we got it, 110 5-star reviews. Anything to anyone looking to start a business. If you're looking to start a business, and I was just telling one of my mentees earlier today, make sure you have a mentor or an accountability partner, because you have to have somebody that you can bounce ideas off of, somebody who can help you. You got to have help. You can't do it by yourself. So if you're looking to start a business, just here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my link in here too, because I do help people that need to execute their vision, but the key word is execute. So I don't talk to you if you just looking or you just want information. No. If you're ready to execute, and you need some help with that, I can help you with that. That's one of the things that I do here. Did that not come up right? There we go. All right. So other than that, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a fabulous day and enjoy this Black History Month on business.